I'm going to tell you something, man. It is time to get this Supersport race going. Richie Escalante on pole position.
Right next to him, we got SDK, Brandon Posh. Next to him, that's going to be our front row, Greg. Almeida and Aguilar are going to be on the second row. Let's see who gets to jump down to that important turn one.
Good
Almeida.
launch, yeah, from the second row. Brandon Posh looks like he's got off really well for the 21 on the Celtic HSBK Racing Yamaha, so he'll lead it into one.
Now, Greg, the first 15 seconds of this start are so key. Why? Because when you get to the top of this section, it's all very one line. So you got to try to find a spot that you want to be in, not push too hard, because if you make a mistake here, it could cost you the rest of the race. Good to see all the field get through that little S section at the top of the hill in turn two. Sean Dillon Kelly makes a big move down through the S's.
And Richie Escalante, our championship points leader, hasn't lost a race yet, in third on the 54. That Honos Kawasaki against the
that
Suzuki.
is like Nolan Lampkin. That's going to be coming, I bet, Greg, I think it's Nolan, and it's going to be coming up out of turn 5.
Yeah, that's what the shot looks like.
And that's a bit of a guess, but it looks like we got a red flag.
Red flag.
Yep, you can see these guys, red flag.
Take a look at what caused this red flag. Yep, out of turn 5.
It's going to be out of turn 5, and you can see, Greg, that it's not going to be an easy crash out of there ever. And all these bikes are just going ripping by right now. They barely even get a chance to get a yellow flag out when something like that happens. So our riders are going to come back into the pits here after a lap.
Here we go, Jason. Upper left-hand part of your screen, the red light's going to go on. When it goes off, it's time to go racing. In the heat of Georgia, clutches are out. Brandon Posh from the left part of your screen getting a good launch yet again. So the 21 heading off into turn number 1. He's going to be thinking about, oh, look at Sean Dillon Kelly goes around the outside.
And Escalante. You can see Sean was trying to move over a little bit on Brandon as they went down to turn 1 just to try to get that track position, and he was able to do that. So here's our first little lap up through the S's here. Kevin Almeida with a great start. He's up to third on the Altus Suzuki GSX-R 600, and I believe he can go with these guys and get in that lead draft. Escalante is trying to work him right now as they go into 6, and he's going to slide up underneath him. But for Brandon Posh to be able to draft that GSX-R 600 down that back straight, that's going to give him some confidence. He'll put that in his memory for later on in the race.
Brandon Posh, yeah, looks like he's going to fall victim to Sean Dillon Kelly, who gets down to the apex better than Posh did. So lead change again, and you don't go 3 wide up in that section. That's awfully tight.
Yep, Escalante does not like to follow. He likes to get to the front. He likes to try to run the pace, and he'll do everything he can to get there. Even if there are times when you think if he just chilled a little bit, he'd get there eventually. He just likes to get there. How about Lucas Silva right there in 5th?
1, 2, 3, 4. M4 X-Star Suzuki's SDK 40 leads the way. Here comes the Honos Kawasaki of Richie Escalante, your points leader. He's gone 4 for 4 this season, and he wants to win his 5th. He takes the lead. Brandon Posh, who looked like he was in a great position to get a double draft, but didn't get a great drive out of 7. So Escalante, SDK, Posh. There's a good look at Benjamin Smith, a rider who's had ups and downs in his career. Jason, bunch of passing going on in Supersport.
You have no idea how narrow it gets when you go up into that turn 2 section here at Road Atlanta. So it's a very committed pass that Escalante had to make to go around the outside of Brandon up at the top there. And, then you can see he was able to draft Sean Dillon Kelly down the back straightaway, gets a good drive, puts himself on the left-hand side, but just enough to where he could kind of get that track position and then hold SDK off as they got into the braking area down at the bottom of the hill. You almost kind of wonder if Kevin had a little issue somewhere that we didn't catch, because he did fall behind all these guys. Look at the drive he's got up the hill. Is he going to try to go? Oh, it looked like he was trying to go up underneath Jason as they went up into the S's, but all of a sudden, Almeida has dropped Silva. Silva's dropped back to 6th back there, and Benjamin Smith. Both of those guys, these 3 guys were tied together, and Almeida has got away from those other 2 and ran down Aguilar. What do I got to do here? This guy, I'm obviously I can't shake him. Is he planning something for later in the race? Right now, SDK goes his fastest and the race's fastest first split. So he is sticking right in there with him still, and you can tell, Greg, it looks like he's going to have a go.
SDK is going up the inside. He's going to make a move right now. He gets it done. Can he hold it nice and tidy? He stands Escalante up. So now the M4 X-Star rider is in the lead as they head down the hill. Escalante not going to fight back right now as he sends his Kawasaki sideways. What a move by Sean Dillon Kelly.
Look at this, Greg.
So here they go around the outside. Again goes Sean Dillon Kelly. Can he get it stopped? That was reminiscent of the pass that he initially made to take over the lead.
Yep, now Escalante's up underneath him as they come underneath the bridge, and he gets
what
by
a pass! What a move by Escalante. Can he get it stopped? Oh, they're side by side. Escalante couldn't get to the apex, so SDK takes over. And here it comes, the final lap. Fireworks are brewing in this one. Into turn 1 they go.
Now it's going to get exciting when we get down to turn 10.
Hold your breath. What's going to happen into 10A? Oh, Escalante is very deep lap traffic. Sean Dillon Kelly not able to do anything with him, so they switch back, and now there's one more corner to go. What a drive by Escalante. Sean Dillon Kelly tries to go up the inside, on the brakes. Escalante sideways, SDK has the position. Now it's the run to the checkered flag. Has the M4 X-Star Suzuki done enough? He has. He'll take victory. What a race.
That's what we were hoping to see. That's
wow.
A huge victory. How about these guys, Almeida and Aguilar, coming up under the bridge in a battle which will be for 4th place. Aguilar closes off the entrance. Almeida's going to try to square him up. Let's see what happens as they come across the line, Greg. Almeida gets a great drive.
Points on the line, and it will be Kevin Almeida for 4th spot. That ended in such an exciting way, and this is the way it's going to go. Sean Dillon Kelly with a .052 margin of victory over Richie Escalante, and Escalante's first defeat of 2020. Brandon Posh will finish 16.5 seconds behind them in 3rd, another podium for the New Yorker. And then Kevin Almeida and Jason Aguilar in a great scrap. You can see the margin there between those two riders, .023 of a second. Benjamin Smith, great result for the 88, Jason.
Yeah, and it'd be interesting to see and talk to Benjamin.